So here we are. If you missed Amor's live, this is what she talked about. She addressed a few issues about Melanie. So what do you think about this and her coming out and addressing to clear the air, because most people have a lot to think. So let's hear that live.
Wait, guys, am I okay? Yes or no? No. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's why a lot of our conversations were really important, because I told her, she was moving in a similar way than as Sincere was, and we had that conversation. I told her how that, being on that other end affected me, so just giving her some insight on how she was affecting others, and it was valued on both ends. But yeah, people were saying like, oh, you saw how Sincere acted and you still chose him at the end of the day. Of course, I would not want to put myself in that same situation. So a lot of our conversations, and I said this in an interview too, which y'all probably didn't watch because y'all are too busy commenting, but of course, I would not want to set myself up for that. Once I figured that, okay, so once I got in Casa Amor and he did pull me, I was like, okay, let me give this a shot. I'm gonna entertain the conversation, but of course I'm gonna keep my options open. I'm gonna explore. Y'all didn't see me talking to nobody else because they didn't show that, but I did. And I even talked to more people when I got back into the villa when I came back in like the cake thing. When I got back into the villa, I even had more conversations. I wasn't just there for him, because obviously this is my own experience too. But yeah, so of course I wouldn't want to put myself in the same situation. So a lot of our conversations were, saying, hey, how can we correct this behavior for, going forward, and do you understand like how this was wrong? Of course I wouldn't want to set myself up for that. And getting to know me as a person, he, accepted that that's not what I wanted, of course. So words, I lost my train of thought for a second. But I can't say that he is a good person that's just made a bad decision at the end of the day, and just how he's gone about things. But I have no issue with him. That's why I didn't mind posting him in the dump. I didn't mind following him, because I have no beef with nobody. I literally don't have room in my heart to have beef with anyone. We all went through a crazy social experiment at the end of the day, and my experience is my own. Everyone else's experience is their own, and that's how I chose to showcase my experience to you all. But yeah. But yeah, in the villa, I had conversations with, who did I talk to? I talked to Casey and Corbin a lot, just as friends. Like, we had a lot of group combos. There were a good support system in there, as well as TT, of course, my girl. I talked to Caleb, I talked to Carl. I talked to all the guys, like, like in like little conversations, like group conversations. But as far as my chats, I had chats with Carl, and Caleb, and then just like friendship chats with Corbin and Casey. So I was more close. Everyone's saying like, why out Jen, like, me and Jen were cool, guys. We still are cool. It wasn't an outing thing. I was telling my friend what was happening. Guys, I'm a friend's friend first. Like, the whole girl thing is crazy. There's no shade, y'all. Literally everything that I said it to her. I said, like, girl, you seem great. Like, we obviously didn't have as much time together as I had with some of the other people in like conversation and stuff, but y'all are dragging it. You guys are more pressed than the actual people. Do you guys realize that? You guys are more pressed than the actual people in the experience themselves. If it's not on our hearts, if it's not hurting us, it should not be that hurtful and like harmful and like on your mind, honestly. But anyways, that's what I said. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to. It's definitely been over 10 minutes. I said I was gonna go for 10 minutes, but yeah. Anyways, I really don't. Yeah, you guys are creating the beef. You guys are creating it. Real life brass doll. That's such a compliment. I used to love brass dolls. I was not a Barbie girl. Well, I did like them. I had American Girl doll too. I loved those. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna probably go to. Oh, I probably should not tell you where I'm going, but I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna get an acai bowl. But I hope if you were here earlier in the live, you heard that. Okay. Anyways, all right, guys. All love and thanks for joining my live. I'm definitely gonna go live more now. I just had to break the ice with this one. I was super nervous, but yeah, I feel better now. So I'm gonna go on a walk and turn my phone off. But yeah, all right. Bye, y'all.